Hey, what's good, family? This your brother, Easy Green. Right back at that ass with some more metaphysical knowledge from the metaphysical underground, you know what I'm saying? There's been a couple things that I've been thinking about, that I've been, kind of pondering. And, like, for example, I know you guys heard this before, this term, that a lot of people say. And I'll be like, what the fuck does that mean? And shit, like, you ever heard somebody say, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual? Or I don't really have a religion, but I'm spiritual. Or nah, man, I don't really get into that religion shit, but I'm a spiritual dude. What exactly does that mean? When you get down to the crux of the issue, what the fuck does that mean? I'm spiritual. There's spirits for everything. There's spirits for genocide, there's spirits of jealousy, there's spirits of gluttony, there's spirits of lust, there's spirits of hatred, of greed, and there's spirits of peace, tranquility, happiness, joy, peace of mind. So the concept of the spirit is really not that deep. It's actually like a cop-out. Whenever you hear someone say, I'm not religious, I'm just spiritual, I almost have more respect for the individual that picks a religion. Because the thing is this, there's nothing wrong with not having a religion, but the burden is heavier on the individual without religion, because they are required to give themselves, to uplift themselves and hold themselves to a code, a moral code, an ethical code, I shall do this, I shall not do that. You're not, just because you do not subscribe to a religion does not mean that you are free to be lawless and unethical. That's not what being non-religious is. Being non-religious means that you are not confined and bound and yoked to a specific mindset, a specific doctrine. However, the universal doctrine that remains constant when it comes to humanity is ethics, morality, being just to your fellow brother, to your sister. These are things that can be agreed upon everywhere. See, an individual can only debate being non-moral when he is the benefactor of being non-moral. Now, what I mean by that is this. If we get into an altercation, or we have a disagreement, it's just simple words, and I punch you in the fucking face, you will feel like you've been wronged, right? You will feel like you've been violated. I will feel like I was justified. That is what I mean by having a justification behind, your belief system. If it's easy to do wrong and be the one inflicting the punishment, but nobody enjoys getting the punishment inflicted on them. So that there's a place for morality when it comes to people, when it comes to humans. The only time you can argue whether morality is a real concept is when you are on the other side of morality. Simply claiming that you're spiritual means nothing to the spirit world. Because the spirits are looking at you like, duh, nigga, duh, motherfucker, yeah, you a spirit. It takes spirits. Spirits keep this thing moving. Like, you're not saying nothing deep. What spirit are you representing? That's the question. What spirit are you endorsing? What actions are you doing in your day-to-day physical life? You're here and now. What are you doing in your physical body that is giving a shout out or big ups to your spirit? That is the fundamental question as it pertains to conversations on spirit. Now, you also have individuals who spiritual means that they what you do yoga. You know what I mean? You do yoga. What, you a vegetarian? You a vegan? Nigga, that's spiritual to you? No, that's a dietary choice. That's a dietary preference. Yoga, that's a physical fitness preference. That is something you do to exercise your physical body. None of it relates to spirit, because spirit is everything. So none of it relates to spirit, and all of it relates to spirit at the same time. Every single thing that you see physically with your physical eye has a spiritual counterpart. It has a unseen, unfelt, untouched counterpart. That's why you have it till this day. Every single thing you see, every physical thing has something that you cannot see that created it. It is simple. It's a simple concept, and anybody with a little bit of intelligence and an open mind can see it clearly like that. So simply saying you're spiritual, it might impress the layman, it might impress the individual that isn't very learned, but you're not saying nothing to me, homie. Come at me a little deeper. What are you doing in your daily acts? Since you do not subscribe to religion, since you do not subscribe to man's way, or whatever man thinks you should do, okay, cool, because I'm like that. However, what do you do from day to day to make sure your spirit stays in line, on its square, and focused and concentrated? Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. This is just my opinion. This your brother Aunt. Let me know what your definition of spiritual means. What you mean when you say you spiritual. The difference between religion and spirituality. That's my question for you. Hit me down, you know what I'm saying, in the little posts, whatever, the message box, or the down there in the comments. Let me know the difference between religion and spirituality to you. And until the next video, I'ma holla at you. It's a great time to live. Alright? So let's make the most out of this life, and I'ma holla at you the next time around. This is your brother Aunt. This is your brother Easy Green. I'ma get at you.